What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Peter and I podcast.
Once again, it is time for you to get them headphones in and with them Peter's eye.
Because it is the Peter and I podcast with your host, Mr. Pete Jr., Chub Bidge, and the infamous Jeezy Weezy, a.k.a. too long of an intro. Milked it. Just slow clap that one.
I got a headache from that one.
I got like it.
I almost passed out for a second.
That's why the podcast was so brief.
Had to catch my breath. Now Gabriel's spent for the rest of the episode.
You will not hear me. I'm gone.
So we're gonna watch this Dyling Light Tuesday Human official gameplay trailer that came out on July 1st, 2021.
And it already has 1 million views.
1 million.
You've probably seen it. IGN has the shittiest, like,
Quality.
yeah.
Look at those bricks. I'm already. I already feel like I want to get nauseous.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. maybe you won't if it's 60 FPS.
Yeah. You know what? I never got.
I think you could slow down the speed, like the whole speed of the game.
I never got motion sick playing Mirror's Edge though, which is basically the same thing.
It's because you panic on this. You're like fucking monsters. Ah, zombies.
Yeah, it's because you're also freaking out about the zombies instead of just running away from bullets.
I thought they were just crackheads. They look like they're just nodding off like they're on heroin.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what
What's
the
that little
zombie
red?
They don't know
They
anything.
have like all of them have like a little red thing on their
They
wrist.
got that fucking the TVA.
Yeah, look at they got
collar
bag
thing.
and tag.
I don't know. Yeah, what's with the like? They all got the watches.
Well, I think because they're in like a quarantine zone right now, so it's probably all the people who are infected. They're marked. They're tagged infected.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm already scared.
Look at that glowy stuff.
What turns you into a zombie now?
That glowy stuff.
I think just getting scratched turns you.
That's the classic. This literally just looks like a fucking crack house.
Yeah, they're in a crack house.
Like this is literally what it looks like.
It looks like a lit ass crack house.
Yeah. They're all nodding out like they're on heroin.
Yeah,
That's the
everybody's
name of the
fucking-
episode. Lit ass.
Dying Light, one lit ass crack house.
God damn, dude.
God damn.
It's a big ass motherfucker.
Dude's getting crunk in this crack house.
Yeah.
They're all puking these ones.
Yeah. Seriously, it is. It's like the different levels of.
So fucking.
Different
It's the
yellows of
goddamn. It's a Project X of crack houses.
Yeah. And this dude's robbing one of his cracked out. Like his homeboy passed out with the.
Is that the shall we pause?
I got this.
He sees him.
This game looks scary, man.
Yeah, it looks significantly scary. Which I think is what it needed, because I feel like the first game, like it didn't.
It was kind of.
It didn't know what it
edging-
wanted. It didn't know what it wanted
It
to
was
be.
edging
It was
more
like,
towards like a Dead Island type.
yeah.
thing.
It was more just like an actiony game where it just you just killed a bunch of zombies.
Yeah, it didn't have much.
It's like Dead Rising,
Yeah.
where like it was just like kill all the zombies in all these.
Yeah, now it's like very horror.
Fancy ways,
Horror-ish. Hoary.
It's very hoary.
Yeah.
Hoary.
Dude, that's the worst move is going to do. Unless you're a parkour specialist.
They can jump fucking. Yeah.
They can jump 5 stories tall.
Sorry about this. Sorry about what?
What the fuck?
That's interesting.
So you're infected?
Yeah.
That's what that collar's for.
That's what. Yeah.
This is like what's crank?
Yeah. I feel like that thing's been beeping for a long time. Like, he should have been dead already. Wait, so they're zombie vampires?
Yeah, they don't like the sun. Those like mutated ones don't like the sun.
Yeah.
And
There's
then
daywalkers.
And then there's ones that can go out in the day, but except they're like
They're not strong.
They're the typical like slow
Okay,
and
okay.
basically and mindless and all that.
I feel like that was way too much for the trailer.
That was a gameplay trailer.
Yeah, no, but still, that's like I feel like that was a pretty
Game-
significant.
Gameplay trailers are pretty. They're just showing all the enemies.
Yeah, but they also revealed the fact that you're infected. Apparently.
Yeah, I guess that would have been a cool twist to know to find out when you play it.
Be careful. This could ruin your PS5 controller.
Why would you say that?
Yeah. Gameplay? Canon?
I thought there's been gameplay.
Ooh.
Looks
This
like new
looks
gameplay.
janky though. Whatever the video, whatever else it
What is
Yeah.
4K 60
is. No, this
FPS?
is that one trailer. I think we saw this.
Did we?
Yeah,
2 weeks ago?
I don't remember seeing gameplay.
saw.
Did we see Canon gameplay?
Yeah.
We've seen gameplay before, but I don't know if it was that gameplay.
Yeah, that's where she like fights one of the bosses.
Oh yeah.
So we're talking about some Loki or
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get that out of the way.
Yeah, might as well. As Michael said in our group text, it only took one episode to
Discredit
to discredit
all the
everything that I
reports.
talked about last week.
that shit's fucking
Yeah.
funny. And
They-
you made
that-
such a hard stance against Gabe. You're like, I think it's
It's like, it's Enchantress. It's Enchantress. And in the first 10 seconds, it's not.
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe she's tricking him. Like it could still like turn at some point, but then like by the end of this, you're like, no way, this is the direction they're going.
But she could become Enchantress at some point because I mean the name is still significant in the comic books.
No, because she's not a real blonde, alright? She's actually dark haired and
Yes.
she dyed her hair blonde.
Yeah, but she can still become that character. This could just be a new introduction for that
I
character.
hate how like
Everyone knows Enchantress is a natural blonde.
I hate how it like why are they British? Like,
That's Guardians?
yeah,
Well, anytime
I hate when anytime they do anything godly,
they're British.
they're
yeah.
British. Like, oh, it's divine. Give them a British accent.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I mean,
dude, these
look
guys
at,
they're fucking Norse gods. Give them a fucking Swedish or a fucking Norwegian
Okay,
or a
but
fucking.
look at 300.
But nobody likes that accent because it's like I think a fuck a freak a ferg.
Yeah. Exactly. A British accent.
But still, that's not like the
It's not
fuck is like
sexy.
I hate the yeah, it's not sexy.
A British accent, yeah. That's the thing. Is like go to any time period in any movie, anywhere on the world, and if it's not the U.S., they're gonna have a British accent. It doesn't matter if you're going to Greece. It doesn't matter. You might get an Indian accent if you
What are
actually
you
go to
talking
India. Any movie.
With what? Oh yeah.
That's what they do. Everyone has a British accent.
Oh,
It could
you're
be-
saying in-
like in 300, they all have British accents.
Yeah, they
You
do
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah, they should be Greek.
Yeah.
At least have a Greek accent if you're gonna do it. Yeah, you're right.
And that's just what they do in movies.
Yeah, that's annoying though.
This right here with the red lights that keeps flashing in this thumbnail, that looks like the tower from Guardians.
This is Aliens.
Have you seen this Aliens trailer?
No.
guess we're
Oh,
watching.
but we're
it.
talking about Loki.
Yeah.
We're still talking about Loki.
Yeah,
But,
just pause it after that.
Yeah, pause it.
This video is not sponsored by.
But yeah, it
Black
just
Widow.
pisses me off that like all of them have British, and then Sir Anthony Hopkins is owed.
Yeah.
That's what she looks like. She looks like Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, I kind
Like
of.
you couldn't be
Who,
any
the
more
girl
British.
Yeah.
Looks like that's his daughter or something.
Yeah,
But-
maybe that's what they went for.
So, but I've been seeing.
Yeah.
I've been seeing like not just IGN shit on this episode. They gave it a 5 out of 10,
It was the best episode.
and they're saying it's They were saying it's like the article. What did he say? He doesn't say it's the worst episode. But he says it's like the slowest. doesn't
Well,
he, or
if you
something?
go by the rating, it's the worst episode.
This is the worst rated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst rated.
So yeah, I
So-
agree. I say it's one of the best episodes so far.
I thought it was the best one because it revealed everything.
It revealed so much.
And there was a lot of action in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically the review went or said that it was just like shoving everything together.
Yeah.
It seemed like, which it didn't. Everything kind of flowed pretty well.
I agree.
It was a good pacing.
And
There were like every reveal was like kind of hard hitting. Like,
Yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, I thought it was great. When Wilson saved them with a jet ski. Space jet ski.
Yeah.
Did he ever bring up a jet ski before?
Yeah, in the first.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering. That's why you said space jet ski.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, you
this-
never.
No, I don't remember.
In the first episode, remember he
It's like
had
a
the
running joke.
magazine, and he was like, "Oh, why do you have that magazine?" He like kind of just brushes it off.
Yeah.
And they bring it up later on about how he thinks that. What does he say? They're the greatest in the mid '90s, the greatest technological achievement.
Yeah.
It's like he just talks about how they're what is it? It's. He says it's the greatest meeting of form and function or something like. Because he just loves jet skis.
Yeah. Because he was a variant.
Maybe
Because
if
in
he had
his real life, he was one of those guys on the beach.
Maybe he
who
was a
rented
jet
out
ski
skis.
salesman. It was just a jet ski
He just rented jet
He wasn't
skis on
even
the
a
beach.
salesman.
Yeah.
He was just renting them out.
It's like the dude from the surf instructor from Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's ridiculous that they gave that one a 5. I can't get it. It's because Loki is not gay after all. We thought they were gonna do more with his
Binary.
his non-binary gender role, and then they just ruined it by having some sort of romantic scene with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
female version of himself.
I love that he's in love with himself.
Yeah.
That's the only person Loki could love. Yeah, no, everything.
I hate that how they said that Loki's non-binary. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a shapeshifter, you idiots. It's
Um,
not some sort of stance they're taking on the fucking show and being like,
Yeah. So see, I mean, everything
so
is
progressive.
yeah, I hate how everything's like has to have a motive,
Well, okay, so
or they have to like
It's always gotta be
some sort of
political.
woke people.
oh, that reminds me.
We need a strong female. I don't mind
strong.
strong female characters, but sometimes they just shove them down your throat.
Yeah.
Like, here's a strong female scene. Like,
More.
you know, like
Yeah.
I know it's algorithm because of my news story thing. But remember last week we've been talking about that Luca being the headline I saw recently was how Disney ruined their first gay animated motion picture. It was like it's not a fun why would you call that?
they're kids. Are you trying to see kids fuck? Is that what you're implying, that these kids are out here just trying to fuck each other?
Did we
And that's
talk
what
about
you
it
want to
last
watch?
About how
Piece of
because
shit.
towards the end of the thing the two main characters separate and they shake hands because in the beginning the guy teaches them how to shake hands and at the end he holds the handshake for longer than that's why they're gay.
Yeah, because handshakes are symbolism. It's clear-cut symbolism for butt fucking.
'Cause that's how you reach out for a kick. But yeah, no, that was the way he holds on to the handshake for longer than is normally. It's like his friend's leaving. They're good friends. He didn't have a friend.
If
prior
he
to
would have
this.
gave him a hug, what would
Yeah.
they say?
But yeah, but they called it Disney's first gay animated feature, and how Disney ruined it. And it's like, first of all, it's not a gay animated feature,
How do they ruin it?
and then on top of that, they're Italian. Italians.
Italians ain't gay.
They're not. Well, no. But I mean, there's that whole like there's a
Very homoerotic.
yeah, exactly. That's what it is. But no, I mean, like there's like especially like old fashioned. It's very like it's not gay, but it's very like
My son ain't no queen. My son ain't no fucking fagon, alright?
no, what is it? It's not fagoli. What is it? What's the fucking word?
Fangu,
I know. I was in Godfather. He calls him a finocchio.
Finocchio?
Finocchio. It's like a fruit with no like a misgendered fruit. So it's a finocchio.
It's a weird. A fucking Strambone.
When what's his name is crying? When Johnny.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie.
Oh god. But the singer. Remember the singer, the one they cut the horse head off for?
Yeah.
When he's crying to the Godfather, like, help me, he won't give me the
Yeah.
He goes, you're gonna hear crying like a Pinocchio, like.
Remember when Jerry the King Lawler called Goldust a faggot, a flaming fag?
Yeah.
Hey, what?
What's that scene? There's that song, Money for Nothing and Your Chicks for Free.
Yeah.
He's well, the opening line is, "Look at these faggots. That's the way it." Like he says it. Look at these faggots.
That song's stupid as fuck. That's how, I don't remember that. That's fucking funny.
Remember
fucking Bob Dylan drops a hard ER in the Hurricane.
Yeah, he does.
He says crazy nigger.
Yeah. Well, Loki calls fucking Black Widow a mewling quim at one point in the movie.
Who? Black Widow?
Yeah, he calls her a mewling quim.
Who's in?
Yeah, but nobody knows what that means, so it's not offensive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but still.
It's not on the level of the N word or
That's
saying
fagot.
faggot or something.
Fagot.
The definition of quim. A vulgar slang term variously meaning vagina, vulva, or a woman's sexual as a sexual object.
Yeah, so you just called her. He
That
called her a
sounds
cunt.
better
He called her a
than-
quivering fucking vagina.
He called her a cunt.
Oh,
Quim?
mewling.
Quim sounds
He called her
better
a
than
cunt.
cunt.
Mewling quim.
Yeah, Quim doesn't sound vulgar.
You mewling
Cunt sounds.
Mewling quim.
And then also he's British, so he
So he
could
could
say
say
cunt.
Yeah,
So you could
could've
say
said
Quim
cunt.
too. So if you say Quim, that's even more softer than cunt.
Oh shit.
Oh, the Connor fight was last night. Did you watch it?
Was it last night?
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, what?
Why
Is it
weren't we
next week?
here?
I think yeah, isn't it on the 10th, right?
Is it on the 10th?
I think it is.
Are we gonna watch it?
Who's he fighting?
Dustin Poirier.
Dustin
Poirier?
Horror.
was. Who else was on that card? Was Usman on that card at first? I just remember that being a really good card.
I think yeah, it wasn't Usman and no, that was.
It kept cutting out.
Yeah. Well, I got.
And we
the-
got you got the money back.
I got the
Who else
refund.
was on that card?
Yeah, July 10th is. Let me see.
Or we could put the ESPN up.
Well,
We
just
could buy it and then put the ESPN up at Cable's house.
yeah. What was the whole card though? Let's see. I want to see the whole card, not
Hurry
just
up, you
fucking-
mewling Quim.
I mean, a real cunt, right?
That would be the name of the episode. Lit crack,
Lit crack house.
lit ass crack house.
You
Dan Hooker, Michael Chandler.
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 Mm. Yeah, that was like a quick knockout.
Yeah.
And then who else? Was Oliveira on that?
No.
Who else?
That's the whole card right there.
You remember that Oliveira fucking Chandler fight? That was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that recent? Wasn't
Yeah.
it
that was like
a couple months ago, right?
yeah. I guess not. I
Yeah.
guess it was just those two that were good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I do remember that card being really good, but
Yeah, but it doesn't appear from.
yeah. Looking back,
Because I don't. Oh, I think that Andrew Sanchez one was good.
He's gonna keep calling everyone a mewling quim now.
Yeah, they're not gonna know what you're saying.
I'll start using that at work.
They're gonna be like, thank you.
So what are your fucking new theories?
I don't have any right now. I don't.
It's fucking
I've
King
been
the
wrong.
Conqueror.
And so like I don't even know like because so there was
So who's behind? So who's behind the fucking timekeepers then?
King the Conqueror.
Black Thor.
Oz, the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, no, yeah. When
It's funny how highly revered that fucking show is.
Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
And like the whole thing was the guys just behind the curtain.
the whole thing. Yeah.
Like all this time, no one's just looked behind the fucking.
Yeah. No,
Like that's the whole. This is genius because the guy was behind the curtain and he wasn't a floating head.
Well, I mean, for the time.
I don't even know. There was probably good shit out too. There's probably other shit that was more clever.
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, there was no
It was
such
good
thing
lighting.
as like misdirects back then. It was like
I don't know.
it was like everything was clear cut, and that was the bad guy.
Was
and they had to fight
Homeboy
him
around at
and
that
dealt with
time?
the bad guy.
War of the Worlds was his name.
That, oh god, what is his name?
Starts with an O.
Yeah, Orson Welles.
Orson Welles.
I kept wanting to say Harry Osborn. I was like, I know that's not. Like I know it's not Harry Osborn.
Robert Duvall.
Yeah, the whole thing with the whole thing with the timekeepers and the Wizard of Oz thing, like, I wasn't sure up until the head fell and it was a robot. I was like, wait, so they're robots and not lizards? And then I was like, oh wait. Then when they all shut down, I was like, oh.
So they're just android people.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like one of those
he,
ones
just
from
he just thought it was an automaton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
And then they all shut down.
like
Chuck
an
E. Cheese
Ultron,
style,
like an Ultron type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Like Chuck E. Cheese, yeah.
But yeah, the cliffhanger was good on this one. So and then there was the two Loki. Well, the old man Loki is like that's like the old school Loki costume from the comics.
Yeah.
And then Kid Loki I've never seen before, and Black Thor I've never seen before.
What
Who's
about-
Black Thor? Does he have black skin?
Yeah, he was.
He's a black guy. Oh,
It was
he's
a black
with
guy.
blonde hair.
No, it was a black
No, no,
guy.
no.
Oh, that would be cool if he had a blonde hair.
No, it wasn't a black guy. It was a
Like
he had
just
black
luxury.
shaved head.
Like
And then-
luxurious blonde hair.
Oh, that was.
stuff.
Did you stay to the end? Of the, it was,
And then he had a
it was-
gold hammer.
No, I didn't see after the credits.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
post-credits,
after
yeah.
credit scene.
Do they usually have after post credits?
Not all. Of them.
No, I think maybe 2 or 3 of them have had it.
I don't
Yeah.
even understand.
Well, I guess
credits
that's like
are
all
so
of them.
long, dude. They're like 10 minutes. Who are these other? These are
Yeah.
Lokis?
Yeah, so
The
Loki
old-
wakes up, and then these guys are
He was like, "Am I dead?"
saying like you will be if you don't come with us.
Yeah. And then he just looks up and it shows them
That's funny.
looking down at him. And the old man is wearing the original Loki costume from the comic books.
Yeah.
And
then
the black Loki looks like he became worthy of Mjolnir, and that's like a pimped out version of fucking Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Or he made his own version of Mjolnir or something.
Because if you look at the handle.
What about alligator Loki?
So these are all.
Oh yeah, the alligator. Yeah, I forgot
The
about
alligator is a Loki.
Yeah.
So these are all. These are all the multiverse.
Well, I mean, there's a frog Thor, so I mean, there could be an alligator Loki.
Yeah. Those are the multiverse.
Yeah. But if you look at this hammer, it's like
It's starting to
it's,
turn into Rick and Morty real fast.
it is, but it's got a piston. Like the handle is a piston.
New episode.
A piston rod. And it looks like.
Did you watch the last episode of Rick and Morty?
Is there a new one?
You
Second
watched
one?
Last,
No, I haven't watched the second one. No.
Yeah, second one.
I haven't watched it.
That was a good.
Good.
one.
It was
I
good.
like that one.
It was really good.
It's funny because I tried to Google Black Thor because I was like I had never seen that character before. So I Googled Black Thor and they kept showing me pictures of Heimdall.
Well, because you keep said looking at Black Thor, it's Black Loki.
I know, yeah, it's Black Loki, but. And so all the people that get deleted apparently get sent somewhere else. They're not actually being killed.
Yeah. So where's Owen Wilson?
Yeah, so like, yeah,
Or
when he got deleted, I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
There's gonna be a black one.
He's gonna be a black.
There's gonna be a black face.
Oh my god!
He's still gonna have blonde hair though.
There's gonna be there's gonna be an Owen Wilson without a broken nose.
I still wish that Black Thor had just had luxurious blonde hair.
The long,
Like even
flowing.
more flowing than.
The running meme right now with
Chris
Owen
Hemsworth.
Wilson being in the show is that everybody wants him to say, wow.
Wow.
And everyone was all like, I just wish that right before
He
or
died?
right before they fucking zapped him.
Or as he was
goes,
vanishing,
as he
he was
was
like,
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks at Ravonna and he's just like, wow.
I saw one. It was what was it? It Time Crashers. It was the Wedding Crashers thing, but they changed out what's his nuts?
Time Smashers?
No, it was Time Crashers.
Time Flashers.
Yes. What's the other fucking guy's name that's in that movie?
Time Cruxers.
The Clobber Twins?
Can't remember his name now. He's also in Swingers. And he's in another-
That's what that last Rick and
Or
Morty.
Vince Vaughn?
Vince Vaughn.
That's what
his
that
name.
last Rick and Morty reminded me of. The Clobber Twins from fucking Invincible.
Why?
How they put they make a clone of themselves and then, and then they like the other one thinks
Oh, yeah,
it's
they
a
don't know
real
it's real,
person,
yeah,
like-
okay.
Yeah. And that shit's fucking funny how they're always like fighting over who's
Yeah,
the
no,
real
yeah, I did love that about their
characters. Like as soon as the other one wakes up, he's like, "Good thing he's like, good thing you're a clone or whatever." Like,
Yeah.
Immediately, he's like, "Don't even fucking start."
That's what the second episode of Rick and Morty is about.
Oh,
He has a bunch of decoys. He makes decoy families,
nice.
and then those decoy families make decoy families. It becomes a whole thing where all the decoys are trying to kill each other because they're trying to fix the decoy problem because there's too many because they're trying to figure out who's the original family.
I'll watch it tonight. Yeah, well, I've been playing Scarlet Nexus, and I watched the first episode and a half of the second episode. I wanted to show you guys that, but let's watch this trailer real quick, and then we'll take a break, and then
What is this again? Oh, Aliens.
I always get my hopes up for these games,
Fire
and then
Team
I'm always
Elite.
super disappointed.
Have
Like
you
Colonial
decided on
Marines,
Is this like a 4 versus 1?
I was so hyped for Colonial Marines. Like,
Have
so
you tried
hyped
any?
for it. Yeah, Colonial Marines. And actually, I played all the Aliens games.
The recent one?
Yeah, but have you played?
No, I haven't played the recent one.
You haven't played like
Predator.
Isolation or anything?
No,
Yeah,
I haven't.
I heard those. Those are the good ones, right?
I heard Isolation's really good, and I heard Hunting Grounds is really good. But that's not an Aliens game. That's Predator. Predator.
Well, Predator Hunting Grounds is 4 versus 1.
Yeah.
Customize your fire team. So it's a 3. It looks like a 3-player co-op or something. Oh no, looks like maybe somebody's controlling aliens here.
In one of the Alien versus Predator games, you can play as the aliens. You play it as a Marine, an alien, or a Predator.
Survive.
A Predator?
Hide.
Predators.
It's like zombies, but aliens.
Aliens. I just bought a bunch of the Alien books.
It looks just like a co-op survival.
Yeah.
Look cool.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh shit! You can get the bandana.
It's fucking sold. I'm
Yeah.
Planet Sinker, Peter's
Yep.
fucking sold.
Good. It's
Alright.
fucking what's her name? Vasquez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch.
They should make a new Star Fox.
They should. You want to? I'll say, if you look up the Scarlet Nexus anime, just so you can see the style it is.
Now, what is Grang?
We talked about Grime already. Oh no, we didn't. I was gonna bring it up to you guys actually.
What?
It's a weird fucking side-scrolling fucking RPG. But it looks
Anime.
it looks interesting. Just do Scarlet Nexus and it should pop up.
Scarlet Nexus anime.
That's right.
It's right there, the second one. No.
No, it's not. That's
Because you're
up
still in
before
the
you
start.
went.
Scarlet Nexus review.
You want the anime, don't you?
Yeah, no.
I deleted all that shit.
No, but it was still showing up as review in the
No,
search.
that was just if I wanted to pick that, I would go up there and pick that.
Anyway, go down. It should be over.
Anime.
Alright, you can do anime too.
Anime.
There it is. Episode over for Funimation. So you get the first 2 episodes for free.
Is that how they're doing it now, huh? Like Rick
Yeah.
and Morty did that too. They put the first episode on YouTube. I don't know
Yeah.
about the second.
For what?
Rick and Morty.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, the second one they were taken down all at once.
And so in the game you can play as one of the 2 main characters.
You must lie.
You play as him or you can play
Or the
as
female, yeah.
The female. And they both have different weapons, but their psionic power is the same.
Is it playing in Japanese? Right?
It's playing in Japanese there.
Yeah, I hear the only big criticism of it is that the difference between her playing as her and him, the story isn't very much different.
Well, because they're both.
They advertise as it being different, like
It's
different
two
paths.
stories, yeah.
But it's pretty much the same.
Well,
Just different.
It's just a different point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are the enemies are all fucking weird. They're
So
all
they
like
just look like a staff.
they're like well like a lot of them are like furniture and like human body parts or just like they're very weird looking. Like there's these ones called they're called vase paws and it's like a lampshade kind of thing with flowers sticking out of the top. And it's got like legs with high heels that come out of the bottom.
So it's an anime.
It's an anime. Oh, and this guy, his name is Karen Travers, but it's spelled like Karen. So he's just Major Karen. And every time I see it, I just can't get over that he's. Because I always emphasize it as Karen.
Because if it was K-R-I-N, it'd be Karin.
Ah, okay. See, look at right there, Karen Travers.
Yeah, Karen, General Karen. No, it's General Karen.
General
Major
Karen.
It would have been better if it was Major Karen.
Major Karen, yeah. He's General. Well, he's a General Karen.
Yeah, but Major Karen sounds different. Major
Yeah.
General Karen. Okay.
Alright, I get it.
But you see, like, there's something about the style of it that just. I don't know if it looks cheap to me or just.
It looks like looks like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's so far it's decent from what I've seen. The animation style, there's something weird about it with me. All right, well, let's take a quick break. We'll come back after the word.
That game looks dope.
Sponsors.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
And we're back.
Happy 4th of July.
Go back up, Mike, real quick.
What is this? Witch Your
Oh yeah,
Monsters
look
thing?
at that. I wanted to see it. I don't know.
It's just
what-
a teaser?
Yeah, it's a teaser.
That's cold. Oh, this is like it's like we talked about this on the show.
Oh, it's like Pokemon.
It's like Pokemon Go.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's The Witcher.
Bullshit.
Go up real
Fucking
quick.
God.
Go back up to the top where we're showing the news stories. One more,
Bloomberg?
and go over one. The other way. Oh, where's that? Oh no, yeah, there it is, right there. Alzheimer's made him forget he was married. He proposed to his. I wonder who.
Mother.
His sunshine.
His son
It's
chick.
probably his wife again.
Yeah, of course. But it's just like that's just like what? Like
Tomorrowland?
Tomorrowland with George Clooney?
No,
The Tomorrow War.
Oh, Tomorrow War. Tamale War?
Did you watch it? Are you gonna watch it?
I have not. I'll probably watch it just because.
Yeah, I'm
I
curious.
fucking have it.
Because I got another better. Because I got shit else to do.
It's on Prime, right? Prime Video?
Huh? Prime,
Prime?
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna talk about this. The sushi man.
Yeah, Tsushima Director's Cut. Yeah, I got
Yeah, the new
voice.
island looks pretty.
What a fucking bomb they dropped.
Yeah, I did not see it coming.
I didn't see new expansion island.
Yeah,
New story too.
Island, yeah,
And they're
new
saying
story.
new Legends.
New what?
New Legends.
New Legends missions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. So,
Still
yeah.
probably don't play it.
You're missing out.
Now you're just being foolish.
Legends is fucking
Oh.
dope. Legends was to me.
I
was
saw
almost
an
more fun.
article that's like the article said, because I don't know if they're not doing no more. What do you call it? But they didn't do a sequel to your favorite game.
Metal Gear?
No,
Outworld?
the motorcycle.
Oh,
Zombies.
Oh, Days Gone?
Yeah, Days Gone. that they're not doing anything with that anymore, and that they're doing more with Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
And the article was like, oh, why they should drop Ghost of Tsushima and it being the most boring thing in the exclusive ever. And I
Written
was
by
like,
fucking Peter's cousin.
I was just like, I am not clicking. I was like kind of tempted to click on it just to see what this fucking bitch
just
had
to read
say.
what yeah.
And I was like, I'm not even gonna justify this fucking cocksucker. with
Was
the
he
click.
like your cousin, fucking, or whoever that guy was?
Yeah.
Just-
All you do is
or
push
just-
the
all you
same
just- all you
button.
do is push the same button.
Wouldn't, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like
I don't understand how you can not, if you play video games and not enjoy Ghosts.
because I don't know. Maybe they don't see like it's not about just getting past the mission. It's about doing it as cool as possible.
Yeah.
And as graceful as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, showing
like
fucking
trying to
skill
make it
within
look,
it.
yeah, like trying to make it look cool. Put some flair in
But
it.
see, that's why what made me fall in love with Metal Gear. Oh shit!
Fuck.
But it's because it wasn't like, it was the first game I ever played that wasn't run and gun, that you just didn't run in and kill everything. And like, so this brings me back to that feeling of like, how many ways can I do this mission? Like, because you can do every mission and do it a different way every time.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do
Yeah, you
it.
can go to every camp, fucking just,
Yeah.
you can just blow up the whole place. If
Yeah.
you want to.
Or you can go in and hit it with arrows and fucking all the traps. And there's so much, like, you can do so much with it.
I would make them fight each other. Fucking put with the fucking the blow darts.
Oh yeah, the hallucination darts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just fucking they go berserk and they just fight each other.
Yeah, I love those too. Those ones are good, and then yeah, I would try to use them on.
Those are so
Legends.
fucking they're so important in Legends. Like,
Yeah,
you could just do it on your own with those fucking things.
yeah,
Like you could kind of
Yeah,
kind of what do you call it?
because you're
What
calling
do
it
you call
a
it though? Like
distraction.
spam your way through it. Like
Oh yeah, exactly. But yeah, because you're causing a distraction
yeah.
and you're killing off some people, so you can run around and do some shit.
yeah,
while-
usually just fucking try to do the Onis, like hit the Oni with that. and
Yeah.
just fucks up like 3 dudes, and then they still do some damage to them.
Yeah, exactly. I still hate those fucking crow guys.
The Tengu.
Yeah. Damn it! I'm gonna have to download this game again.
You gotta download the Cursed again.
Curse. What was the last time you
Oh,
played?
cursed.
Not since Ratchet and Return. But I've been wanting to. I was gonna play those.
I've been playing. Well, if I'm not playing Scarlet right now, I've been playing fucking zombies. I'm having a lot of fun with zombies, and even doing it by myself, I'm actually enjoying it.
Yeah, I've been back on Warzone, and then I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake again.
I
Yeah,
saw you
beats.
playing Return.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, I was playing Returnal yesterday just to get it, just so I could say I finally got the final cutscene.
Oh.
I did,
Oh.
and it's been so long since the rest of it. I had no clue what that fucking cutscene meant. I was just like, fuck, I forgot everything.
Yeah, I think she was swimming out the car accident.
Oh, okay.
Like, so I don't know. I think that whole thing is in her head, and like now she's like swimming.
Like
through
she
the
was
water.
like she was unconscious in that
Yeah.
accident, and then she just swims up and that's it. Okay. So yeah.
And then that thing, I think that the boss being her mother, being that I guess she hated her mom, probably that she wasn't a good mother, and then also it's like she's not a good mother because she she basically killed her kid in this car.
Yeah, in this accident. Yeah.
Apparently, we PlayStation fans should.
Oh, PlayStation bought the developer.
Oh, yeah.
For Returnal.
For Returnal.
Yeah, that's
And they might be buying Blue Point, which is the
want to remake everything.
the ones who remake everything, but so they did Demon Souls.
Yeah. But
Demons. Souls.
And what if that means they're gonna do a Metal Gear remake?
I as much as I would hope.
Because they're the kings of remakes right now.
Yeah, that kind of makes it. I don't know.
And
Who knows if
Kojima's partnered
Who
with
knows where that?
PlayStation right now.
Yeah. Who
No,
knows where
I
that
have a
tilts-
story about that though.
Who knows where that tilts the scale of the odds that they're actually going to do it or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kojima just so I have this story, and remember the Forbes thing where like there's one PlayStation fan in Forbes and there's one Xbox fan in Forbes.
Uh-huh.
So I read this story. I read this story twice now,
Uh-huh.
and both of them had. It's the exact same story by two different writers.
with the same headline changed slightly. So this one is Sony should buy the Metal Gear Solid franchise, and the next one was Microsoft should buy the Metal Gear Solid franchise. But because Kojima has signed a letter of intent to work with Microsoft on an upcoming project.
Okay.
That doesn't mean anything other than he's gonna work on the game for that. Doesn't mean it's gonna be Metal Gear. Doesn't mean it's gonna be.
Well, it can't because Konami owns.
Yeah,
Metal
it can.
Gear.
Yeah, and it doesn't mean it's gonna be an exclusive game. It's just he's gonna work with them on a game. But the Microsoft fan guy is saying this is a perfect opportunity for them to buy Metal Gear from Konami and have Kojima make it an exclusive for Microsoft. Whereas the PlayStation fanboy is saying this is a perfect time for Sony to buy Metal Gear from Konami, so to lure Kojima back.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. Both of those articles are ridiculous because they would have to buy Konami. Like, Konami's not just going to sell it like, here's Metal Gear for whatever, how much you're going to buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's like a fuckload of money that is they're not going to pay for. Like,
Yeah.
We're gonna make him an offer.
I think it would have to be a bigger amount than what they paid Bethesda for.
Oh yeah,
they're only
For
going
them
to
to
make
give it
untold money on
Metal Gear. Yeah.
Metal Gear as a name.
Yeah, I mean it's
And
an
as a
iconic
property,
franchise
yeah.
from the '80s. That's been. Up
Yeah, they're not
until-
going to just sell.
It's a grandfather. It's like a grandfather.
Yeah.
They're not just gonna. It's like Nintendo selling Mario.
Exactly.
Somebody fucking
Exactly.
offered them. Like, that's a stupid article. These kids are
Yeah.
just like talking in fantasy land.
I think it's more plausible that PlayStation does because,
Yeah.
or not buys it, but said
Or
because,
gets the
but
game.
Konami works more closely with PlayStation.
Yeah.
Just because they're a Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese.
because they're
company.
racist.
Yeah, because they're racist. And then on top of that, you could have them partner with Blue Point,
Yep.
and Kojima could like he could just kind of make sure they're going in the right direction with it, as far as making it a whole new game.
Yeah. And Blue Point
And I'm
already
sure
did.
I'm sure Kojima wants to just focus on the whatever shit he's doing.
Yeah, he doesn't want. I mean, I'm sure as much as he would love to go back to Metal Gear, I mean, it's one of
He's
those
already
things
started new things.
Yeah.
So he's
where- And Blue Point's already done Metal Gear.
have they?
Blue Point, all the HD remakes from the PS3. and
No,
PS4?
I mean an actual remake. I'm
No.
talking about a real remake.
No, not a full. But Blue Point did the HD remakes.
They've done remasters.
Or the HD remasters. I'm sorry, but they did the remasters of Metal Gear. But yeah, for them to do a full remake would be fucking amazing. But yeah, they're already familiar with the game. Like, because they've done it. They've already done it for three consoles now. Oh no, 2 consoles, PS3 and PS4. So, unless they just do another fucking HD
Well,
remaster.
yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know about Blue Point because they're good at remaking games the way they work.
Yeah.
So, like Demon's Souls, for example, they made the game basically to a T,
of
what it was, but in today's graphics and performance capabilities.
Yeah. And I mean, I'd be 100% okay with them doing that with the Metal Gear.
No, but some people don't want that. People want Metal Gear like
I do.
No, you don't. People want like a Phantom Pain type, like at least like or Metal Gear 4, where you're actually moving around instead of that top-down view. Don't. That's what fucking people want.
I mean, that's what
nobody wants a top-down
that's
view
what
of Metal Gear
stupid
anymore.
people want. I mean, yeah, I'd be okay with that too.
I could see that as like a
I can see it.
fucking arcade on the fucking arcade for a couple bucks. Like, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how.
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody's gonna lose their mind over a top-down remake of
Metal Gear. Yeah. I would. You know what? I would like to have the option to go back to top-down view. Maybe just like a camera.
3/4 view.
Three-quarter view.
No.
Top-down view.
That's what.
Just like old
wasn't God of
times.
War like that too?
Oh right.
Wasn't the first God of War like that? 3/4 view, like.
But it was to the side. It wasn't behind Kratos. Was it? I want to say no. There was portions that was side. But yeah, for the most
There was
part.
always just one angle of
Yeah.
the room you went in.
Whatever you were in, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then the first Metal Gear, you just had that one angle. The second Metal Gear, I believe,
It was like
the
that
same.
too, yeah.
And the third Metal Gear, you could like peek.
You could go into
you
first
could-
person.
You could go into first person, And you could peek, like you
Yeah,
can
but it was still
shift the
just
camera like
the one
But it was
camera.
still but you can kind of shift it.
And then 4 is changed the game.
Yeah, 4 changed the game to third person.
Yeah, that's how I want the rest of them to be though.
Yeah, I can see that.
That would be so
I
cool.
think you can go first person. You could go first person in the first 2 games, but you couldn't move in first person.
That's
That's
what
what
they
it was.
put all fucking 4 of them on one.
That would be
so epic.
that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, if they did 1 through 3 or some shit.
They could probably do 1 and 2 on one game. No, I don't know.
I would like to see them still do
Maybe-
the original 2 games.
Nah, they still would have to be broken up, I think. Right?
Yeah,
they're so big.
they're
still.
huge games. Yeah.
Even for their time, even for now, they're big games. You know,
Yeah. Speaking of big games,
really big games. Really big games.
there's a set picture. I'm not gonna play the video because you can see the set picture right here from the Last of Us set, and it's a bit of a spoiler for. It's like so they're gonna show that big moment in the game when they're trying to escape
The very beginning.
at the very beginning of the game.
Well, how are you not gonna have that?
I know that's what they would have to do,
Yeah.
but they were still like they weren't sure which parts of the series where it was gonna go,
Eat up?
what they were gonna show.
No. Trying to
She's trying to
She's trying to
help
hump me.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Help you?
shut up.
Trying to assert her dominance over you. But yeah, so they are gonna recreate that scene where his daughter dies. He turns him into a crotchety old man. PlayStation Plays Plus, the PlayStation Plus games for July. They're
Or
being,
some more whack games. They need to come up with.
they're being released on the 9th, I believe they said.
I think it's some more wacky.
Plague Tale.
I have that. It's fucking too sad.
I'm not gonna play
It's
Plague
too
Tale.
sad to
Yeah.
fucking play.
Yeah, Black Ops 4.
Did you hear what? Did I talk about it on the
Yeah,
show?
we talked about it. Yeah.
For what?
About how sad, like, to just come out with fucking killing your dog already, and then
Oh, yeah.
talking-
Like your dad.
like your dad dies immediately, and you're just like, okay, now the dog's just sad. Or not even, they kill like the whole entire family, so you're like, well, fuck the dog now, like everybody's dead. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Wait, what game is this?
A Plague Tale.
Oh, okay.
Like I just saw the.
It's good, it's a good game, but I'm just like, this is just sad. Like, I don't want to play this.
I just saw the trailers for it and I was like, this game is way too depressing. Like that,
It's dark. It's really dark.
dude,
But
fucking
it's
GTA
good, it's good,
4
though.
was too depressing for me.
It
I'm
is
not
good,
gonna play a
that is-
goddamn Plague Tale.
It is a good game. GTA.
I don't like to be depressed. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't like
I'd probably play it. Just because the newer game looks even better.
oh yeah.
Which one?
Plague Tale is gonna have
Oh, they're
a
making a
sequel.
sequel?
Have
Oh,
a
okay.
sequel coming out
Oh,
called Plague Tale Requiem.
Yeah.
Well, you could already download it because I bought it.
Oh, you bought it? I didn't.
Yeah. I think it was on like $20 or something.
So Plague
It
Tale
was on sale, or 15 or something like that.
But I think it's a PS5 version, right?
No.
No, it's just no.
No.
The what is the PS5 game this month?
It's just whack shit that you're giving us, man.
So Plague Tale is no, it is a PS5 version of Plague Tale.
Really?
That's a
Oh,
PS5
okay.
game. PS4, you're getting Black Ops 4 and WWE 2K Battlegrounds, which I'm actually kind of hyped for.
What's the other one?
WWE 2K
Yeah, see,
Battlegrounds.
they're giving you a Call of Duty 2 years ago.
Yeah,
That's annoying.
yeah.
Which Call of Duty is it?
Black Ops 4,
The whack one.
the whack one. Yeah.
No, that was good.
Oh no.
I don't like. Is that the one where you pick operators? The one that
Yeah.
Booker T. I didn't like that one. When that Booker T.
No, that one was good actually. That
I
one,
don't like
the multiplayer was fun on that one. That one didn't have a story mode though, did it?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's only multiplayer.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I didn't like.
and then WWE Battlegrounds is it's an arcadey. It's not like the regular WWE
It's
game.
Battle
This-
Royale.
Yeah, this one.
Last person in the ring wins.
And
Is
then,
it?
and it's like
And you have to fucking loot.
well, and this
Yeah.
one like so like there's different like there's like a
You
one
get
map.
you loot finishers off the ground. And you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
That would be fucking funny if there was WWE wrestlers just like Fortnite dropping them, but you had to wrestle like. You would collect like tables and chairs and shit.
He's running around with a
So you
chair.
would loot like instead of guns.
You got a ladder strapped to your back.
And it's just the last man standing, like you're power bombing people and shit. Like you have to hit the
find
finish line.
fucking rock bottoms on the ground.
You can find random belts strapped to trees. You gotta get the ladder on, climb up to it.
But no, this one like they had like
You could
different.
set up ropes around corners so you could fucking run into the ropes and just fucking close like people.
Or they just have random rope setups. So you can Irish whip people into that.
All the walls are screaming for whatever reason.
That's fucking
No, but Battlegrounds it's very arcadey. Like
There you go, EA, make our game.
it's serious.
They need to make a. Is it like fucking? So was it SummerSlam? What was the game with?
That was
That
a
one
WrestleMania with that when Yokozuna would like
Yeah.
punch turkeys out of Yokozuna.
Yeah, and like Undertaker
threw-
had like ghosts and shit.
Yeah,
it was like a fighting game.
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's still 3D, and the arena like so like there's a New Orleans arena, and like there's an alligator in the crowd, and like you can throw him into the alligator will snap him and then spit him back out into the ring.
It's,
There's shit like that. It's like more. It's more.
it's crazy. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
and they're all cartoony. They're all like stocky bodies with giant arms and like.
Yeah. But I want a 2D.
Yeah.
2D. Where you hit power bombs and shit.
Oh, look up Retromania.
Remember Shaq Fu?
Yes, they have a sequel.
Shaq Fu 2?
Shaq Fu 2.
Coming out?
No, I think it's already out on PS4.
It's new?
Yeah, on PS4.
Really?
It looks good. I thought it looked good. Look at
Shaq Fu.
Look up Shaq Fu 2 and look up Retromania. Retromania looks fucking cool.
I don't know. Show me.
There's another game that I want to
Look
play. I
it
just
up.
recently found out about. I didn't know what it's called. Like Fire
Oh, it's a rack.
League Wrestling or some shit like
Rack
that.
Fu.
Rack Fu. But it's like it came out in the '90s and it had like it was all Japanese wrestlers, but it had like Razor Ramon and had all the WWE characters, but they were like named slightly different. But
Is
it
it
was like
called The
legit.
Legend Reborn?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's the
Yeah,
first one
that's
we
it.
made.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
It's been out for a while.
That's the remake. Yeah. It's not a second one.
No, it's
It's a remake.
fucking.
Is it a remake or it's a whole new?
A Legend Reborn sounds like it's a remake.
No, I think it's a sequel. It's not the same game.
Does it have a storyline or is it just like?
I think it
Shaq
did
fight?
have a storyline. I don't remember what the original storyline was though.
My story is convoluted and full of holes.
So pay attention.
Pay attention. It begins in the land of dragons, legends, and General Tso's chicken.
He's fished from the ocean by a small Asian lady who raised
Is he in a
him.
Gucci bag?
He's in a Gucci bag. So he's a Chinese orphan.
He's got a weed fucking plant.
What Chinese woman would name a baby Shaquille?
Shaqi.
Shakile.
Man, my son is. Who would bully that kid? He's 10 feet tall. I like the art style of this stuff. It's very cool.
Yeah.
You have such big balls,
You're a
big dick. You are a big boy with big dick. Of course they don't like you. You have big dick. They have small dick.
Oh, God. The face.
Why is his leg so short?
I want to see Shaq's punch out now. It looks like that.
This is a whole different art style than the first one.
Completely.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Was the other one like Mortal Kombat, where it was like?
No,
Photorealistic?
I think it was still cartoon. Let me see. I want to look it up.
I don't know why I picture every game back in the day as like Mortal Kombat, like photorealistic characters fighting,
Let me see.
like Clay Fighter. I think that Clay Fighter that we looked up was like a fake version of it. Oh,
No,
this
this
isn't
was-
even like
this
a
was
fighting game. This
yeah.
is like a.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, wow! It's actually like a platformer fighting game. Burnt rice? What the hell?
They call them burnt rice.
Back off, burnt rice! Press X to commence ass whooping. Hey man, I'm gonna see how much Shaq Fu is. I want this game.
It's like a beat 'em.
It's a beat 'em up, yeah.
It's a 3D beat 'em up.
Remember that Spider-Man? That side-scroll Spider-Man?
No.
Beat 'em up. Do you remember that one?
Oh, when you're talking about Maximum Carnage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. That was such a good game. That's still like people still talk about that game as one of the great games.
That one was hard too. It was long for like.
He's looking at his dick. What did he say? Because he said, "I see you looking at me when I do them high kicks." And he says, "No, I was just watching your technique," and then he runs away. Like, did his check just ask him for? He's looking at my dick.
It was just like punching all the people at the same time.
You know, they're all just grouped.
Yeah, AoE kicks.
I don't understand why they called him burnt rice. I mean, I know why they called him burnt rice, but I don't know how that got into the game. Like,
In this day and age.
yeah,
Well, this was
That's
3 years ago.
3 years ago, but still, 3 years ago was just
Yeah,
No,
it was-
it wasn't that bad. Though.
Yeah.
People weren't looking
There
for
was no
it.
stop
back then.
Asian hate going on.
Oh yeah, this game wouldn't make it today. It's just a giant black man running around beating Asians.
Yeah. Beating a bunch of rice farmers.
Yeah.
They're just trying to protect their rice. The big black thing's trying to eat all the
Stuck
rice.
there.
They're like, we can't feed you. We need rice to feed our family.
I like how their hats would flow down
Yeah.
after they knocked them out.
But these rice farmers could get it.
They just called him a Sasquatch.
The black
Show you a
squatch.
big foot,
Shaq
foot
smash.
long dick. What?
That was it. That was the special.
Yeah, that was the special ability.
I like that one.
That one looked way cooler. Yeah,
I like the big.
the big boot. Yeah.
This is very like old school beat 'em up.
Yeah, I like that though.
Those
That's
are
cool.
AO kicks. Alright.
What other game did I take? Oh, look up
Play Fighter?
Retromania.
Say Play Fighter.
Yeah, you can look up Play Fighter too. What other stories they got? I got some more stories. Let's see here.
Oh, it's on the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Hades is coming to PS4 and Xbox.
Ooh, nice.
Hades.
We're
What was
gonna
it
play
on?
it again.
Huh?
What was it
Oh,
on?
it's on Switch.
It was on Switch and PC.
Retromania?
Yeah, Retromania.
Express?
Yeah.
This is new?
Yeah. Well, I think it's on the. I think it just came out on the PS4 like last year. Maybe.
It's on Xbox.
It's on Xbox as well.
Okay. Retro song?
That's that was the Blue Meanie.
I like the announcer.
The first one was Tommy Dreamer.
So this is a WWE game, huh?
No,
No?
no. It's like an independent game.
But they have real people.
Yeah,
How do they do that?
because they got all the people that I guess like Blue Meanie still owns the Blue Meanie. There's certain people that still own their own fucking and like some of these guys.
So those are the only ones that are on here, the ones that own their own?
Yeah.
Is that Rhino?
I think it was.
Rhino owns his own company? It's not that.
Well, no, because Rhino. Because remember WWE called him
WDs?
Rhino with a Y, so he's just Rhino with an I now. ECW was Rhino with an I.
H.I. But they have Hulk Hogan? Hulk Hogan owns it?
Yeah. Hulk Hogan, yeah, of course he owns his name.
BW, what did it say? BW?
The Blue World Order. That was.
Oh, that
'cause
was
remember
pretty
the Blue Meanie? They would do all the parodies of people.
Yeah.
So that was there. And then the Blue Meanie, he was the blue guy instead of the bad guy.
This looks cool.
Oh, look at it. Look at the Blue Meanie's fucking icon. Yeah, it's fucking. I mean,
It was devastating. What was that one that was on N64? Remember that one? That one was cool.
oh god, which one was that? I don't. No Way Out? No, No Mercy.
I don't remember what it was
I think it was
called.
No Mercy. Vin Diesel says they're making another Riddick movie and another game, possibly.
Probably because that fucking Fast and Furious money's running out.
Yeah, they're getting close to running that shit out. Black Panther 2
We still
started
got
filming.
5 more in vain.
Well, the last one was like the worst one.
Is it the recent one? You watched
Yeah.
it?
Well, commercially it was like the worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny.
I don't think it's making shit for money.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, because people are still not going back to the theaters.
Do we got anything else?
Well, there's that. There's also John Cena fucking
Yeah.
The John Cena curse?
sucking China's dick.
Did you? Well, you know what? Like my mind went some. I knew what you meant.
I was thinking of the rest of it.
That's where my mind went too. I was like, she's dead. Is there some old video of him sucking her giant clit?
That's how we learn Chinese.
But sucking China's clit. Have we talked about China's clit on this show?
Oh, yes, we have many times.
Alright.
And we don't get to.
Yeah, you always talk about China's curse.
I do.
Dude, I don't remember this game being so bad.
This is Star Fox. Yeah, it's a Nintendo,
Yeah,
Super
but-
Nintendo game. Right?
It's weird how like you don't remember the games looking that shitty.
Yeah. No, I was recently playing some Atari games and I was like, holy shit, I remember these looking way better.
Atari.
Yeah.
Like they should have good ass graphics back in the day. I was like, dude, these ships are so realistic.
Yeah, this is exactly what I would think a ship would look like
Yeah.
in space.
Well, like we talked about like with the Final Fantasy VII remake. Like even with when PS3 came out, they remade that intro for the 15 millionth time. They got everyone hyped about Final Fantasy VII remake. And look at that intro compared to what finally came out, and it's like,
Have they made any of these again?
I think there is a Star. No,
The last time they've had a Star Fox game was on the 3DS. So like right before the Switch came out, actually.
and no, and isn't there on the Super Nintendo Classic? There's the Star Fox 2. That's the only place you can play it.
That's not a remake. That's
I
not
like
a
these
new game.
ones that like fly for you and you just kind of maneuver.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about accelerating.
Yeah, like it just takes you along the path and it's kind of like a
Yeah.
storyline as you go.
Yeah.
But you're like defeating the.
Do you remember that game we had for the Saturn? That was like a.
Yeah, this one you get stuff if you fly into those. He's not flying into those things.
I don't know.
Is it
Oh,
a
yeah,
speed
it's
run?
flying
This is
yeah.
a speed run, and they're pointless.
Maybe he just went through
Just
that
went-
thing.
Yeah,
He's
it was fun.
fucking.
He's not even trying to shoot anyway.
He's manipulating the game.
Like how are you gonna speed through a game speed run a game that's like literally on a track?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
It's like you're trying to speed run a roller coaster. Sprint through the line, hop on the roller coaster.
You just go
Sprint
straight.
off.
He's just going as straight as possible. You just go straight.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's a 22-minute speed run.
Do you remember?
So stupid.
I think it was called Total Eclipse on the Sega Saturn.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that one.
Yeah.
That one was fucking cool
That
because
one
it
was
had
better.
like a cool storyline to it.
Yeah.
Like shit would happen along the way.
And then they had actual people talking. Like they had like little
Yeah.
like videos of people in the corners.
yeah, like they would die. Like you would see him there, like helping you, and then
Yeah.
they would die. It's like, oh, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Captain Marcel.
And I remember we found there was a hidden level. It was all the bloopers and all the cutscenes. And like it was like all the dialogue. Like there was the fat guy, and that's the one that I remember the most was because there was the fat guy, and at one point, like in that blooper level, he just comes like it's just his face on the bottom corner, and he's going, wee, wee, like squealing like a pig just out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
Yeah, that was an awesome game. I would play another game like that where
Who
they had
made
actual fucking people talking to you.
Who made that?
I don't know. Let me look it up. EA may be reviving Dead Space.
That's cool. Those games are fucking scary as fuck. I don't like to play them because they're scary.
Which game?
Dead Space.
Oh.
Solar Eclipse by
This shit
Sam
could just
Sega
pop,
Saga.
like, shit just pops out of the menu. Like, you're in the menu and fucking
Yeah.
shit pops out and you have to find it. Like,
Crystal
I'm in the
Dynamics
menu,
made it.
Leave me alone. Can I be safe? Like, in some
so it
areas?
doesn't pause. So it doesn't pause.
Yeah, it
when
doesn't
you're
pause,
doing
yeah.
It's just,
Or even when you're, like, trying to get, when you're interacting with criminals and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
you can still be attacked. No, the way that game fucked with me the most is so I've been in this room, I've killed everything in this room, there's the dead bodies from everything I've already killed in this room. And you'll walk by something that you think you've already killed and it'll just hop up and fucking attack you. Because it was like there was something hiding under one of the other. Like, so like, you killed 3 enemies in this room, you come back and there's a 4th body now. Like, you don't notice it because, oh, I fucking killed everything in this room. And that 4th body fucking jumps the second you get to it.
yeah.
It scared the shit out of me the first couple times it happened. Okay, every time it happened.
We're at 31.
Oh, well,
what was
shit.
I gonna say?
Take one more break real quick.
Take one more break.
Oh, what happened with Chris Brown?
And we're back.
Just
Gonna
to
wrap
wrap
it up.
shit up. It's
The
4th of July. Fireworks are popping off. Dogs are getting
barking.
freaked out. So
My dogs are barking.
my dogs are barking.
Dogs.
Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/TheRealPressStart. On Tweeters at RealPressStart. On Instagram at TheRealPressStart.
These fighters don't look very clayey though.
I think they were all clay made. They were clay characters, and they just animated them for the game. But then digitizing them, they lost a bit of their clay. We're watching clay fighter.
But aren't they supposed to be? Oh yeah, like this guy's a blob. Yes,
Yeah,
this
he's-
guy's like a clay guy.
He's a clay blob. I swear I think it's the arcade version you're remembering, Needs.
I don't know.
The arcade version I remember looking really good.
All right, this is the one.
But on that note, game over. No more questions.